Hi, welcome. Today I'll tell you about what is SEO, what are the elements required to do right SEO and get best results. Okay, and I also would like to tell you why it is important to do SEO in today's digital world. So the first thing, what is SEO? So SEO stands for search engine optimization. That's SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, now what does it mean? It means your website, your blog, your products or services to show up on the search engines when people are searching for it. For example, if I'm looking for a digital marketing consultant on Google, okay, now the digital marketing consultant is the keyword. Okay, now when I punch in that keyword on Google and when that result shows up, that's called search engine result page or results, right? So in that page, if my website shows up on the top of the Google, then I'll get more business, more inquiries, and then ultimately I get more business. Okay, so that's what it is. So search engines means Google, Yahoo, Bing, Exactseek, then Baidu in China and Japan. So these are the companies or search engines that's available widely and popularly across the globe. So this is the search engines. When we optimize, when we list our websites in those search engines, we have more chances of getting more business, right? Now if you look at today, if you want anything, anything and everything, most of the educated people, even people who are less educated, they go to Google, right? So they just Google, if I want to find a nice restaurant near me, I'll just type it as a restaurant near me. If I need a petrol bunk, I'll search for petrol bunk near me, right? And I also look for a digital marketing agency. I also look for a manufacturer of some bottles. If anything and everything that I require, I go to Google and search for it, right? So that's why you listing your website on Google search results is very, very important. Now, so being said, so just to summarize, search engine optimization is listing your website or products or services or blog on search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing or Exactseek or Baidu.com for particular search terms. Search terms, as I said, that keyword that we punch in. Okay, that's search engine optimization. Now, as I said, what is it and how to do it, the right way to do it. Now in search engine optimization, there are three elements. One is on-page optimization, okay, on-page optimization. Then the second thing is off-page optimization, and third thing is site-wide optimization, or we call it as a server optimization. Okay, so these are the three things one need to optimize for. To come on the first page of Google, you need to take care of these three elements or these three things. Now, what is on-page optimization, right? So now on-page optimization means anything and everything that you do on your website or your blog. Okay, so whatever you have your digital presence on that pages which you are owning that product or that digital presence, right? Owned media. So it could be a blog, it could be a YouTube, it could be something, your channels that you own where you have the control to make the changes, right? That's called owned media. Now in that, it could be a website, blog, or any microsites or news sites. It's all part of that. So when you have the digital presence and you go and do a lot of things, there are around 200 factors that you need to do on page optimization. So most important things are your URL. So the URL of the website, like for example, my URL is digital-samrat.com, right? So now when I have a service called digital marketing services, so what I would put my URL as digital-samrat.com/digital marketing services in Mumbai. Okay, so that URL should contain your keyword. Okay, so that's one part of on-page optimization. Then we use a lot of meta tags. There are n number of meta tags that we use. It's a technical thing, only coders know about it. Okay, it's a coding part which is done on the back side of your website in the coding language. Now in that we do a lot of meta tags. Now the most important meta tags that I would recommend in today's 2018 year is your meta description. Okay, what this page is all about. So write a brief below 160 characters meta description what it is. Okay, so when you search on Google, when your page shows up, along with the page URL you see a little 1 or 2 liner content, right? Whenever you search something, when you find something on the research result page, so that's called description. So that's very important because that tells users what they can find inside the page if they click on that. So you can also make use of this as a call to action, where you can tell people to like visit this site, click here, get more info, are you interested to learn more, something like that, which is kind of creates interest, not enthusiasm, creates interest or intrigue, makes them to click that. Okay, so that also you can include in the meta description. So that's one part. The other thing I would recommend is title tags. Okay, that's meta title or title of the page. Now the title of the page is about what this page is all about. Okay, now if you search for digital marketing, or I'm giving my example most of the things because that will be more easy for me to give examples. Okay, so if I search for digital marketing agencies in Mumbai, my website shows up. Okay, now if I have a page titled as digital marketing agency, then my page showing up on the top makes easier. Okay, at the same time there are many factors, but this is also one factor. So that page title, what this page is all about, saying it in 80 characters or less, is called meta title. Okay, or title of the page. So these are the major things: URL, title, and then description. Okay, these are the 3 meta descriptions that I would recommend, or on-page SEOs that I recommend. Now apart from that, the other thing is you need to have at least minimum 300 words of content on each and every page. Okay, now it could be, for example, if you are talking about, say suppose you are a manufacturer you are a pharma manufacturer of some medicine which takes care of headache, right? So then what you're supposed to do is you have to write a content around that keyword. If somebody is looking for pills for headache or pills for weight loss, for example, so you have to build your content around that keyword. Okay, that search term. Then write 300 to 500. If you could write 2000 3000 words content, that will be more good for you. Okay, so in today's world, I mean in 2018, if you write content longer, it's going to give you better results. Trust me, I have tested small content of 200 300 words to 500 to 2000 to 5000 words. Now if you write 2000 and above words for each page, but when I say writing, you just don't put in all the keywords there. Okay, it should be really useful for the reader. Don't do it for the search engines. That's Google search engines. When I say search engines, Google, Yahoo, Bing, or whatever the search engines that you are optimizing for, don't do it for that. Do it for the people, really people who are going to read those articles. It should be useful, helpful, and it should really give them value for their time. Okay, so write this, whether it's 300, 2000 or 5000 words. So that is also there. So and make sure you include those keywords at least first beginning of the sentence, or at least in the first paragraph. So when that's, like as I said, if I'm doing a digital market, if I want to be found, come on the top of Google for Google digital marketing agencies on Google, so then I would include digital marketing agency in the first paragraph of the content, and then somewhere in the middle, and then somewhere at the last paragraph of the content. Okay, so this is required for the on-page optimization, and there are many tools. I know there are very professional way of doing it, but this is for entrepreneurs or business people, or solopreneurs or entrepreneurs who wants to do it themselves, or they have team, or somebody who's learning digital marketing or SEO. It's for them. Okay, so you can definitely use tools. There are a lot of tools available to do the on-page optimization, where those tools will tell you how many times you should have your keywords, where you should have it, and how should you use your URLs, right? So there are a lot of softwares available. I'll try to put some software links in the below my video. You can click on those links and buy those softwares. They are pretty expensive, but it really reduces your time. If you want to do the on-page optimization, it takes a lot of time and effort to do that, but these softwares will make your life easier. So these are the main things. Okay, as I said, what are the important things on page? Your URL, your title of the page, then your meta description, and then content on the page. It should be minimum 300, and then maximum you can have any numbers. Okay, but it should be useful for the reader. Then the images, have at least 1 or 2 images on each content. Okay, and again, optimize that image with your keyword. Whichever the keywords you want to be ranked on the top of Google, use those keywords. We call it as alt tag. It's called alternate tag for the image. So because Google or any search engines cannot read what is the image, so we give a keyword. Like as I said, at digital marketing agency, I'll put that keyword for that image, then it optimizes image. Okay, even if somebody searching for that, my image will come on the top of the search. So that's another thing you should be doing on the on page. Now, another important aspects of your page is, don't put too many of jQueries, JavaScripts. There are many things, like when you go for, I know it's a technical word, but people who are looking for kind of more attractive things, to make it more flashy, to have that effects, right? So those things will put more softwares, more kind of scripts or softwares that makes your website heavy. Use less images and use less effects, so that your website becomes lighter, because most of the people who are going to visit your website, blogs or anything, is through mobile and with less internet speed. If you are in US, I know you are huge, huge bandwidth and speed and all of that, but if you are from India or some other countries, then you will not have that speed of internet. Okay, so it will use up their data, and it will take a lot of time to load. So don't put too many effects. So most of the users come through mobile. 60 to 70% in some places and countries, 80% people visit their websites through mobile. So be present to that. Use less effects, less scripts. You can tell your developers or website designers and developers to use less effects or scripts or softwares. Okay, so keep your website lighter. So we call it as a page optimization. Now your website, the home page or any page for that matter, should load in less than 3 seconds. Okay, but I know it's difficult. Most of the cases it's really difficult to make your website load within 3 seconds, but if you can do it, that will be awesome for you. It will be good for you, for your business. So do that, and then at least if you can't make it for 3 seconds, your page should load within maximum 7 seconds. That's my personal recommendation. Don't go beyond 7 seconds, and whatever that you need to take out to make that your website your speeder, do that. Okay, so these are the major things I would recommend everyone to do it. Okay, let me again recap what all the on-page optimization. Okay, on on-page optimization, URL is most important. Okay, first thing. Second thing, your title of the page, then your description of the page, and then you need content of the page and keywords inclusion in the content, right, in a right way. First paragraph, last paragraph, somewhere in the middle, and make sure content is really useful for the users, not for the search engines. Okay, and then use 1 or 2 images on the page and use alt tags for the images. Okay, and make your page speed less than 3 seconds or maximum 7 seconds. It should load. Okay, you can use a lot of softwares to test that. There are many. You just go to Google developers or Google page speed, Google page speed. Just you Google it, you will find a software. You just enter your website and you will see how slow or fast your website is. So you can do that as well. Okay, so these are the major factors on the on-page optimization, and as I said, I'll give you some links to the tools. You can use those tools and make use of it. If you can afford, if you can invest, so you can do that. Now this is the on-page optimization, first part of the SEO. Now first element, which is really important. Now the second thing is off-page optimization. Now this is a very vast and huge subject. Okay, I'll try to cover it, and I'll try to make it as simple as easy to understand for you. Now off-page optimization means anything that you do outside your website. Okay, it's nothing on your website. As I said, on-page is all that I have to do it on your website or your blog, right? So this is nothing to do with your website. It's off the page. That's why we call it as off page. It's off your website or off your page, right? Now this is your off page means you making a backlinks. The technical word is called backlinks. Okay, and backlinks means, to make it easy for layman or people who are not familiar with the SEO thing, we call it as votes, right? Elections, right? Every country does the elections, and we know everyone has to vote, right? So when you vote, the person who has the maximum votes in that thing, he or she becomes the elected person. They win the election, right? So that's what it is. The same way, now Google has, you need to understand, Google has, I have no idea, millions and billions of websites coming up online every day, right? Each and every industry, whether it's a digital marketing agency, there are thousands, lakhs and crores of digital marketing agencies up there who are really competing to come on the first page of the Google. Now if you look at the search engine, the other interesting part is only 10 people can list their pages on the first page of Google. Okay, so you can't see more than 10. So that's how Google has designed this search engine. Even for that matter, if you go to Yahoo, Bing, you may find 12, 15, or maximum everyone keeps is 10. Okay, that's the standard thing. Now so for that matter, not more than 10 people can come on the first page of Google, first page of any search engines. If you are on the second page and third page of search engines, forget it, there is no use. Okay, so nobody is going to look at you, because 80% of the people don't even go to the second page. Okay, 80% people check the first page of search engine, whether it's Google, Yahoo, Bing, and then they exit, and whatever the information they want, they find it on the first page of the Google. So now why I'm sharing this, because to do the off-page optimization, so Google, or I'll take example of Google, so Google will bring your website on the top if you have a right and quality backlinks. Okay, now whoever has the maximum and quality backlinks, they will rank high. Okay, as I said, there are 10, right? 1 to 10. Now how Google decides who should be there on the first or on the 10th or in between, right? So that thing is decided on the basis of on-page optimization factors. Like these are the few things which I told you. There are another 200 factors. Okay, that is there, that should be there, and then it should have backlinks, which is a quality backlinks, and then server optimization. These three things is done well, only can come on the top, right? So now coming back to the backlinks, as I said, you need to have a quality backlinks. Now backlinks means, as I said, it's a vote. Okay, so for example, I read a nice article about how to do digital marketing for your business, right? And I give a lot of tips and suggestions for the business people, and then I post it on Forbes.com. Okay, so it's not easy to post on Forbes.com, Inc.com, all these authority sites, but I'm just giving you an example. So in case if you go there and you post, and if they publish your article, then many people are going to read those articles, right? Forbes.com has a huge followers, readers base, right? Now that article published is called one backlink. Okay, now if you can get your articles or blogs or any piece of your video article published on this authority sites, I mean high quality sites which has a huge traffic and well known in the industry, they are called quality backlinks. Okay, now if your article is published there, then you have one quality and authority backlink. Okay, that is a backlink. Like that we build a lot of backlinks. Like for example, you make go and write a guest article. This is called guest blogging, right? You go to someone, for example, who is for example a doctor. He wants me to talk about how doctors can use digital marketing and grow their business. Then I go and I write an article for his blog. He's a blogger, he's writing about medical or health related things, right? Now he's known for health, he's a doctor, and there are many followers, right? Now he may be a surgeon, maybe his juniors or some interns, or maybe people who aspire or people who inspired by him, they follow him. I go there and I write an article how doctors should use digital marketing to grow their business, and that article is published on that site. It's called guest blogging or guest articles, right? And that is published. Then I got another quality backlink. Now, so it's a huge topic. I won't be able to cover everything in this video, but as I said, this is the backlinks that you need to understand. Now, getting a backlink from right resources is the key. If you go and like there are many people, they just go and build backlinks, it makes no sense, it's useless, it's ridiculous, it has no value. Okay, it's not going to help you in any way. So better have a quality backlinks. So the more people have quality backlinks, the company or the website has more quality backlinks, they are going to rank higher on the Google. Okay, so there are many other factors, but this is the major thing. Okay, if you've done your on page right, and then if you have got a good quality backlinks, then you can rank high. Now when you are making backlinks, there was a days, ages back, we used to write a lot of articles and then publish. We used to make social bookmarking. Okay, so those days are gone now. So now search engines also become very clever. They want to give value to their users. Okay, now you need to understand one thing here clearly. Okay, what is the business of search engines, right? Like for example Google, what is their business? Their business is to give right information for the person who is looking for that particular information. For example, if I go to Google and I'm looking for a digital marketing consultant, okay, and when I search there, and if Google shows me some restaurant, do you think that's the right information? No, right? So search engine business is to give right info for their users. Now the same way, if Google, that's what Google does. Google doesn't want to give wrong information for the people, because I'll stop going or stop using Google, so they will lose a customer. I'm their customer, right? So that's where the whole game is planned. So what Google does is they want to give the right information. So that's why they make sure when they are listing someone on the first page of Google for a particular keyword, they make sure that person or that company or that website blog is relevant to what users are searching on that day, not on that particular search engine. So to take this example, if I search for digital marketing agencies in Mumbai, I should be shown results of digital marketing agencies located in Mumbai. If they are showing in Delhi or New York or some other places, it's useless for me. Okay, so that's the reason they really check each and every keywords, the website that's optimizing, the content they are writing, the backlinks they are getting from. So they do all of this. I say to get on the top of Google or any search engine for that matter, here is the key. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, now here is the key. You need to really make a different kinds of backlinks. Okay, that is the new trend now. Now when I say backlinks, different kinds of backlinks, one, it's of course blog. You should have your own blog, start writing blogging, right? Then you should have your vlog, video blogging, right? You should publish video content on your website, or you can have a YouTube channel, or you can post it on Facebook. So have video. Then have audio podcast. You can have a lot of audio files. Okay, then you make audio files about those keywords or the content, and then post it on there are many audio cloud services available on the internet. Put those audio. Now right now of the video that I'm making, I'm going to make this audio version and video version and even the article version. I'm going to produce 3 content from this video. Okay, this is a video content, then the article, I'll make this as a write-up on my blog, and then I'm going to put it on audio files. Okay, so there are 3 kinds of things. Then I can make the same video content in a PDF. Okay, get a PDF backlinks, then make PPT backlinks, then go and get some EDU backlinks. Okay, so these are the things you have to produce content and then use them with the right use them in a right way. So produce this content and put it there on the internet in a different formats: audio files, video files, PDF files, PSD files, PPT files, or share on social media, social bookmarking. So these are the different ways of backlinks to get, not just the article writing. Okay, then guest posting excuse me. So these are the things you need to do to get a right backlinks. So that's about the backlinks. Now I covered 2 things on SEO. As I said, first is on page, and the second thing is off page optimization. Now the third thing is server wide. Now this is really little tricky. Like you on the server, you can server, then you need to have, when I say site wide or server side, there are a lot of htaccess rewrite rules that we write. So on that there are many things to do, like permanent redirection. Then you need to create a robot.txt file, then you need to create XML sitemaps. Then there are in the time zones, then you can use different languages. Okay, there are many things that we do on the server level. When I say it's not server, typically server, it's as I said, these are the things which we do it. Okay, so these 3 things has to be done correctly to rank high on Google. So that's about this video. It's already almost 28 minutes. I don't want to cross over 30 minutes. So I hope this video has been value to you, and in case if something is not understood, and if something is not clear and you want some more information, you can definitely write below, or something that you want me to cover in my next videos, or something that you want to learn anything about and everything about digital marketing. I have expertise in I wouldn't say the complete digital marketing, but yeah, I would be I'm good at making strategies for your business to acquire customer acquisition, research, then driving traffic, then conversions to your websites, then excuse me, then getting more clients, all of that. So regarding that, if you have any questions, if you want to learn anything, or if you want to have some fast results, where we call it as a growth hacking, you can comment below, or you can get in touch with me. I'll try to help you. Of course, it's my business. If you can afford to pay my consultation fees or my services, if you can outsource, if you want to outsource, you can definitely get in touch with me and I'll help you to do that. Okay, so thank you very much for your listening. Thank you for being there, and I'm hoping to hear what you want to learn in the next video. Please comment below, subscribe to the button below, I'm going to post this video on Facebook, YouTube, on my blog, on website, all the platforms. So whatever the platforms you're watching this video, subscribe to my thing. If you are on YouTube, subscribe and click on that bell icon so that you get notification whenever I have my next videos, right? And if you are on Facebook, subscribe, like my page. If you are on Instagram, I know I cannot post this video on Instagram because it's quite bigger one. Yeah, but if you are on my blog, subscribe to my blog, newsletters, all of that. Okay, so thank you very much. Hope it's been value to you, and I would like to hear what is that things that really you're taking away from these things, and was it value for you or not. Okay, I really appreciate your genuine feedbacks. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.